Ondo tu wa dédé o.
Ondo tu wa dédé.
Ondo tu wa dédé o.
Ondo tu wa dédé. Káfọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ kó má bàjẹ́ o. Ondo tu wa dédé. Àwa ọmọ aládé Ìgbò. Ondo mẹ́ta ìlà mẹ́fà. Ẹ̀kímọ̀kún ìyá ìta ìjàmọ̀ yé má gbóúnjẹ mọ́ mi. Tẹ̀mú ọ̀kẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ṣe yẹ òwúlú o. Ondo tu wa dédé.
Ondo tu wa dédé o.
Ondo tu wa dédé.
Another day, another show. Ohun àtúmúwá ní ọjọ́ òní. Wọ́n wákàtí mú kí déédé àwọn jẹ́ fi hàn gbọ́ wa dídéédé dẹ̀wọ̀n dé ìtẹ̀lé wa. A máa ṣe dé bá sí àwọn èsì àwa. Dúpẹ́ ní ọwọ́ wọn déédé po déédé àgbáyé àṣẹ o. Ọ̀nà lè dùn máa yà ká wa pẹ̀lú wọn. Mo wá kí bá wa kábíyèsí bá wa Dr. Victor Adesunbokiladejo Jilo the Third CFR ló jẹ́ fi ó ṣe the paramount ruler of Ondo Kingdom by Mukio àdápẹ́ inú ìgò ẹ̀ o wádìí àkówájẹpẹ́ o àgbà ọlọ́run lè dùn máa wọn kí dédé àwọn òṣìmọ̀wé nǹkan sùn dédé wọn kó wọn kí dédé àwọn bá wà ní dédé wọn iṣẹ́ biribiri jẹ́ fi ẹ̀wọ̀n ṣe ní òlò Ondo àṣẹ Balisa kí ẹ ọba ẹ àṣọ God bless you sir òkú ìtọ́jú mi o mo kí dédé àwọn lóye Ondo dédé gbòó àṣẹ o àkúṣẹ́ nínú Ondo iṣẹ́ ribiribi yẹn wọ́n ṣe àṣẹ o Ọlọ́run lè dùn máa dé àkáwà pẹ̀lú wọn mo kí dédé àwọn ògbójì olóyè náà àwọn ẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n bí fi hàn aṣọ àbí ẹ̀ mo gbọ́dọ̀ ṣáídá ọkọ wọn fi àwọn ògbójì dédé mo kí látẹ̀dọ̀yẹ wa jọmọlọ́bù dédé wọn ni mo kí wọn o à ń ṣe o à ń kúṣẹ́ lù ẹ̀ àṣù wọn èdè ààrẹ wọn mo wá kí dédé àwọn sọ̀rọ̀sọ̀rọ̀ ẹgbẹ́ mi àwọn presenters wa ní dédé àgbáyé àwọn ní dédé po jẹ́ òfin ẹ̀wọ̀n gbé ògo Ondo dẹ̀wọ̀n dẹ̀ ń gbéga ní dédé olùwò jẹ́ fi hàn ága dédé wọn mú kí àpò ọjọ́ òní ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti orígo sísítà mi àǹtí Máyọ̀ Akínwùmí jù láti olú Atlanta òun ṣe chairlady àwa presenters sí ó jẹ́ fi dẹ̀ bá wa ṣe dédé tó nínú tọ́nà sí mo kí dédé wọn àǹtí Máyọ̀ lẹ́wọ̀ mo kí wọ́n bẹ̀ bá jí gan láti olú Ondo bàwá Peter Àwògbèmí mo kí ẹ bá ẹ̀rù ṣe God bless you sir kú ṣẹ́ ní dédé takuntakun mo kí ẹ ò brọ́dà mi Fèyí Ṣayọ̀ Rufus coordinator Ekicha show mo kí ẹ ò kú ṣẹ́ ní God bless you my brother thank you very much bàwá Ayọ̀délé Fámútìmí ó jẹ́ fi ẹkú ìsinmi òun ṣe láti ìlú Canada pẹ̀lú èdè Ondo òun igbó ìhun every Sunday at least most of the Sundays thank you my brother God bless you mo kí ọyẹ wa Àánú Ọládàpọ̀ láti ìlú Texas mommy thank you ma God bless you ma báwa náà Anthony Akànní láti Texas náà òun náà ẹkú ìsinmi òun ṣe àṣẹ àkúṣẹ́lú báwa lómi tútù ọmọnìyí láti UK Manchester kàkàkí àgbo mo kí ẹwà bó mi God bless you òkúṣẹ́ God bless you my brother ìjókòó ọgbọ́n òun ṣe ní orígo Ekicha show platform mi mo kí ẹ brother mi Ayọ̀bọ̀dé Fasominu UK òun ọdẹ ti ṣayé iyo ẹ yìí o God bless you my brother mo kí ẹ náà Olúwaṣẹ́gun Adéwọlé Tilapia Insurance láti ìlú India namaste my brother namaste mo kí ẹ God bless you mo wá kí ẹ o brother mi náà Chief Ọmọ́táyọ̀ Olúfọ́sóyè láti ìlú London ní UK God bless you Ọlọ́run lè dùn máa àwọn àkẹ́wò déédéé wọn mo mú àsìkè mo kíyè mi Princess Adénúfọ̀sí Adénílẹ̀ mo kọ́kọ́ mi o Ade-Ayolola ọpẹ́lọpẹ́ for the support for everything I just thank God for his life mo dúpẹ́ gan ni mo dúpẹ́ náà wọ́de àwọn ẹbí mi ní ọ̀tún àti ẹbí mi ní òsì àwọn ẹbí Adénílẹ̀ àti ẹbí Rogers mo dúpẹ́ ẹ̀bùdọ̀gá dàmá ní ẹbọ tán dàmá ti ṣàì ní tí òsì dédé wọn mo dúpẹ́ ní ọwọ́ wọn fọ àdúró tì mí dédé ìrìn àjò mi wọn náà lè dùn máa yára pẹ̀lú wọn dédé àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n mi àbó mi dédé pó àwọn alọ́kọ mi àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi dédé wọn kó mo kí o àṣẹ gan ni ní ìgbìmọ̀ wá jọ kẹ́nẹ́ mo wá títí bí ọ̀sẹ̀ méjì mo gbé tọ́pìkì kan wá ní ìgbà ẹni a lot of people ló dẹ̀ ló jẹ́ fi mo fífi àgbádùn ẹ̀ náà bẹ́ẹ̀ sí get in touch pẹ̀lú mi ní orí tọ́pìkì yẹn mo fọ ní ìgbà ẹ̀ me be wealthy as against being rich mo fọ ní ìgbà ni pé fọ àjàgà owó kan ìgbé ẹrù lórí fọ èsì ṣe àṣelé rárá tí ẹ fi àwàjọ fi arúgbó òyìnbó wọ̀nyí da ṣe ó sì ṣe àṣelé wà wealthy tó kí ni àwọn olóhùn olúlùlù ìyẹn ọ̀kẹ́nẹ́ wèlé gbé alẹ́ èsì òṣèlè ní hectares of land tó gbogbo lọ́lọ́ òyìnbó ṣe àwọn kẹ́nà wọn àádàdé àwọn hectares of land ẹ̀kọ́ ẹ̀kẹ́ most of the time ó ṣòro gan ni so òun yìí mo fọ ọgbà ẹ̀yìn mo wá advice for fi níṣe ya àwọn Chinese dẹ̀ ń ṣeṣe ní oríṣiríṣi ibo yẹ fàkàgbọ́ Chinatown nínú àkàgbọ́fọ̀yà Chinatown níbẹ̀ èdè wọn ẹ̀ ń sọ oúnjẹ jẹ́ wọn ẹ̀wọ̀n jẹ́ wọn dédé àkóra wọn jọ ẹ̀wọ̀n dẹ̀ progress in life fọyà wa náà ó yẹ dálé ní dédé lóhun bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ̀n ẹ̀ fọ yé ṣe ti àwọn lẹ́gbẹ́lẹ́gbẹ́ yẹn ṣe káwọn ẹgbẹ́ amúyàngó àbí bóyá a ṣe pàtí ṣùgbọ́n ó jẹ́ fi ó lè mú owó náà yín dédé wa gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọ̀kan náà yẹ fi from there ń yí abá ṣe wọ̀nyí gan àkàkó èrè wá sí ìlú Ondo ń yí mo fọ ní ìgbà ẹni ẹ̀yẹn so mo adáàmú fòfin àwọn India pàápàá ní ìlú UK India gan ó tún fẹ́ take over the UK tán èmi yẹ ọjọ́ fún McDonald's Tesco àwọn ẹbẹ tí rajà dédé a lot of things bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ̀nyí àwọn India àwọn owó ìnáyìn ṣàkóra wọn jọ ìdá sóra wọn pọ̀ so nígbà bá fòfin ní Minnesota àwọn Somalia àwọn náà àwọn kó ara wọn jọ dédé wọn èdè ń ṣe òwò jẹ́ fi they are becoming so rich ẹ̀wọ̀n èyí ń dédé wọn inú ló ṣe fọ̀ fi àwọn lùlù wọn nìkan ṣe ṣùgbọ́n àkó ara wọn jọ as a community people and they are and they are excelling ní oríṣiríṣi ìlú mo tẹ̀ títò ní nígbà ẹ̀fọ́ àwọn Chinese ní Vancouver ní Canada and build the properties and I tell you ẹ̀wọ̀n excel ní oríṣiríṣi káàkiri mo tún tẹ̀ títò fọ yìí ní Seattle Washington àwọn náà tún yíbẹ̀ ní ẹ̀wọ̀n èdè ṣe èsì máa ra even gan ní ilẹ̀ dé ní Nàìjíríà níbi ọ̀rẹ́ ń bẹ̀ ní àdínkù àwọn jọ ó jẹ́ fi àwọn Chinese náà lẹ́wọ̀n ṣe oríṣiríṣi mo wá advice ń gba ẹ̀ fọ Ọbásan kò wá dọ́mọ̀ ẹ̀ fọ̀fì akárò ní fọ̀fì afẹ́kálọ́ ṣọ́ọ̀bù lákàrà wọn ẹ lọ Tesco ẹ lọ Costco àwa àṣekáláwa we should become manufacturers dàtí ẹ lè nẹ́ ń wo jẹ́ òfin àfọ̀fì community wa o ń gbé òun náà ó jẹ́ fọ̀fì ẹ̀ ṣe so àwọn yìí mo fọ̀ ní ọ̀sẹ̀ yìí mo wá nígbà ẹ̀yẹn so àdúpẹ́ náà wọlé ọmọ fún yìí mo fọ̀ ẹ̀ àìmọye èèyàn náà ó ti àkàrò náà mo fọ́ ń gba ẹ̀fọ́ even àwọn aṣọ́kè wa dédé pati wa yẹ ṣe nílò òyìnbó wọn ó yẹ jẹ́ ọ̀nà kan á fọ aṣọ́kè dáàlù aṣọ́kè náà mo àdáhùn mi àwọn aṣọ́kè wa wọ̀nyí fọ ọ̀nà mọ́ lè fọ̀ fi àkà ṣe dọ̀wọ́n ká fọ́ instead ìyá ìṣàtúnkà kó ránṣẹ́ wá sí Nàìjíríà dá ẹ̀fọ́ wọn mo tó ètítò fọ̀ fi kí mi tẹ̀ mo ṣáàtì ètítò ní oríṣiríṣi tìǹkó mo tó ń pa tìǹkó ọ̀yà àwọn olùmúẹ́gà ó jẹ́ fi ara nílò òyìnbó jẹ́ fi oòrùn dé ìgá gan yáyé lè ká ṣe tìǹkó náà wádìí àká pákéjì ìròyìn náyé wà pákéjì ẹ̀ dáadáa wà sẹ́ǹdẹ̀ sáwọn èèyàn mú ẹ̀ bóyá ọ̀fọ̀ ẹ̀ nígbà bá jẹ́ àkàrà ti tìǹkó yóò jẹ́ fi ẹ̀jẹ̀ nulí níjọ́ ẹ̀ tó wọ́n tìǹkó nígbà bá ti wú sómi ṣe wú àìwú so àwọn yìí mo ti fọ̀ dí mo dẹ̀ bí òfin bí mo ṣe ètò yìí ó lọ níjọ́ kínní ní òyìnbó èèyàn so mo dúpẹ́ ní ọwọ́ Ọlọ́run mo fẹ́ mú wákàtí dé mú kí àwọn ènìyàn mi kan ní ìlú UK yóò fi ṣe gudugudu méje ẹ̀dín ṣe yàyà mẹ́fà àwọn ní gangan àwọn ní gbé ògo Ondo ga ní ìlú ní ìlú UK so ẹ lè rí àwọn wa wọ̀nyí dínú wa ló má ka dùn for ń bẹ òun ẹ̀wọ̀n ṣe à ń dá ẹgbẹ́ ẹ̀kímògún Ondo ẹ̀kímògún à ń dá àwọn alẹ̀ ní ìlú Birmingham ní UK nígbà gíyàn mi inú mo máa dán fi ń wẹ́fẹ́ yìí fi dàka kó ara wọn jọ at least àwọn yòókì bẹ̀yàn tó bóyá bíi 57 àdé kó àwọn jọ níbẹ̀ àìwá ṣe first the launch ẹgbẹ́ wọn nẹ̀ ní Birmingham ní UK ó dàn fi ọ̀sẹ̀ yìí kọjá òun àṣẹ mo fẹ́ kí wọ́n fọyín àkúṣẹ́ nẹ̀ takuntakun dábàá rí àwọn oríṣiríṣi ènìyàn wa bẹ́ẹ̀ dáa kó àwọn jọ ní UK bóyá ti Manchester dáa kó àwọn jọ àwọn ti Leeds dáa kó àwọn jọ àwọn ti rí Northampton dáa kó àwọn jọ dáwọn náà dáa ṣe lóhùn yìí àwọn ará Birmingham dáa ṣe déédéé wọn àwọn alẹ́ yìí abẹ́ Ondo Union ń yí kábíyèsí fẹ́ yìí ń yí inú ẹ̀ ló jẹ́ fi ó dé àdùn sí èyí dọ́gba àríyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ torí ń yí àwọn àwùfà dáa ṣe ní Amẹ́ríkà ẹ̀yìn bẹ̀mí gíyàn ayédèdè fọ́ yìí Ondo Ekita show ẹ̀wẹ́ ṣe ẹgbẹ́ presenters jẹ́ fi ó jáde wo lè ṣe member Ondo Ekita show wo lè jẹ́ presenter dóde ní ẹgbẹ́ tẹ̀ ìjẹ́ fọ̀fúwé ṣe Ondo Ekita show we are presenters all over the world representing Ondo in different countries ẹ̀wẹ́ ṣe ẹgbẹ́ ìpè yìí Ọlọ́run tó fọ̀dílà ń yí Ọlọ́run tó rán mi èràn mi ní fọ̀dílà kó ẹgbẹ́ jọ so ń yí mo dey advice ni pé fọ ẹ déédéé wá ibà bá rí dága wọn dàkà kó ara wa jọ mostly in the UK because náà bá ra bẹ́ẹ̀ ní ṣàwọn bá mi hàn dá ṣe ra ẹ di Manchester ṣe tẹ̀ di Leeds ó ṣe tẹ̀ déédéé wọn àwa lè yí abẹ́ Ondo Union ní London àwọn youths wa ìyá òfin hàn ní London bẹ́ẹ̀ ní president wọn is Bode Ọ̀túnba Bode Ògúnyá Bode ṣe iṣẹ́ ribiribi so àwọn ẹgbẹ́ ẹ̀wọ̀n ìlú ìṣiṣi iṣẹ́ yìí àdìṣe gíyàn mi mo dé pé Reverend Robert for Brussels ń bẹ òun wá ṣẹlẹ̀ àjọ dáàkà bá wa monitor wọn so mo fẹ́ dúpẹ́ ní ọwọ́ àwọn ìyá Birmingham yóò fi hàn kó ara wọn jọ 57 of them àdé launch club wọn so ó wà very very interesting president wọn níbẹ̀ orúkọ ẹ̀ is Tèmítọ́pẹ́ Desmond Ilemobayo so mo so appreciate ẹ̀ àkúṣẹ́ mo gíyàn mi ò yẹ kábíyèsí ló fẹ́ òun àìwọ̀n ṣe ẹ̀yìn Ọlọ́run lè dùn máa di àrùn wọ́n wọ́ mo kí ẹ ò brọ́dà mi vice president Ayọ̀délé Ògúndáìró òkúṣẹ́ náà secretary Ọlálékan Patrick Ọmọníyì well done my brother assistant secretary òun ó ṣe Olúbùnmi Akínrúlé mo kí ẹ òkúṣẹ́ sister mi PRO Akíbínú Festus Ọlákúnlé treasurer Ọpẹ́olúwa Ògúndáìró àbómi ẹ̀yìn now social secretary òun ṣe Olúwatósìn Ògúndáìró welfare òun dì ṣe Adéníyì Táíwò so àwọn ọjà òfin à ń ṣe esco wọn níbẹ̀ yìí dó bá fẹ́ mọ̀ ṣe yìí à ń ṣe wo lè pè ọ̀kan ní ẹ̀yìn wọn bóyá dó Google wọn or something like that but Birmingham àti ibẹ̀ sí strive when it comes to ọ̀fọ̀ Ondo so mo so appreciate mo dey were proud of you guys òfin à ń ṣe event wọn and it was such a success déédéé wọn à ń sẹ́gbà déédéé wọn beautiful yìí déédéé pictures wọn and everything òun àrí níbẹ̀ so à ń ṣe God bless you di màtò ìtítò kọjá òyìnbó wa ṣe lónìí àjọ in short di kúkú sáré di kọ́kọ́ lọ́n di tẹ kọ́kọ́ lọ́n ní kọ́kọ́ gbọ́ because JAPA òun afẹ́ gbọ́ nípa ẹ̀ níṣe yìí àṣírí flyer wa so màá mú wákàtí màá sáré dẹ́hùn dúró ló ti di máa lọ sí oyo JAPA. Báyé má ti padà wá mo má ṣe ìwé tọ́pìkì mo fẹ́ fọ ẹ̀ ó sò tí yanjú òun a pè ní JAPA mọ̀ fọ ayédèdè tí gbọ́ ké JAPA kí ló ń jẹ́ JAPA, you know, JAPA syndrome, JAPA òyìnbó gan fọ́ èsì ṣòwò ṣe lè bóyìnbó gbìyànjú àgíyàn fi àmọ́ yìí jẹ́ JAPA òyìnbó yìí jẹ́ bí ègbọ́ Yorùbá níṣe yìí àgbàdì ṣe mọ̀ fọ ogun social media òun ó ìdídédé dòdó da rẹpẹtẹ dabari ọ̀fọ̀ mú ẹ̀ ìyó jẹ́ fi ó ìdí òde bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ìgò social media ni o on social issues mẹ́ẹ̀ fífi àrí ìyó jẹ́ fi ó dókànràn gan tó fọ JAPA ọlọ́ọ̀lẹ́ ìdùnnú báyìí àdúrà ti tó bíi ọdún bíi mẹ́ta sí mẹ́rin sẹ́yìn èyí ọ̀fọ̀ JAPA wọ̀nyí tó jẹ́ fọ èyí ó ti bẹ̀ mú àdàbí ké jẹ́ JAPA gan-an aṣámọ̀ Yorùbá òwe ń wíwí Yorùbá yìí já dáyé bá tẹ̀ fẹ́ já dòkúkú já ké jẹ́ JAPA. You know, kéje JAPA mi re also ní gan ni but you know what mo àdáfọ̀ yìí níṣe yìí ọ̀fọ̀nì ló ṣe rí ẹ̀ ó dà fi ohun yóò jẹ́ fi dáyé wà desperate déèyàn wà desperate urgency òun ní ló jẹ́ fi you know also ní gan òun láti mo fẹ́ lọ ṣùgbọ́n mo fẹ́ lọ pa mo rí fọ as Yorùbá ló ṣe fọ níbẹ̀ yẹn fi JAPA mo wá realize for fi àìmọye èèyàn àwọn ó so desperate ó yẹ fi hàn láti yáwó láti lè JAPA àìmọye èèyàn òun gajẹ́ fi hàn ta òun ní wọ́n ìyó ta mọ́tò ìyó tù lí ìyó ta òun dédédé pó láti lè JAPA àmú láti from their nose everything mo fi wow ọ̀fọ̀ gidi ní dédé àgbáyé òun ọ̀fọ̀ JAPA ìdújẹ́ fi ó ti ga mo ìkẹ́yìn ṣe yàtọ̀ sí àsìkò yìí Andrew you know Andrew wọ́n check out o mo ìkẹ́yìn tẹ́ ṣe yàtọ̀ sí ti àtìgbà ẹni ṣáwọn fi náà ti ní ayé ìgbà ẹ̀ that was in the 80s òun ọ̀fọ̀ Andrew wọ́n check out yẹ fi ó wáyé so mo fi kí ìyàtọ̀ ẹ̀ gan mo wá rí fọ ìyàtọ̀ ẹ ọ̀fọ̀ social media òwòdì ìyàtọ̀ dódóga ọ̀fọ̀ kọ̀mpútà ọ̀fọ̀ internet ọ̀fọ̀ technology so information ìwà ká lọ rẹpẹtẹ òun ọ̀fọ̀ japa ọjọ́ òfin ṣòwò lọ because ń yé ṣẹlẹ̀ pé fi ní in the 80s ayé ti Andrew ló check out yẹn èyí ṣe fọ bóyá àwọn èèyàn lọ à ń lọ nígbà ẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n ó dà fọ gbọ̀n tó ìṣe yìí àwa ṣe mú kọkọ yìí ó jẹ́ fọ ìjẹ́ jápa wọ́n fi kíbi àwọn ìyẹ́fi ó jápa kíbẹ̀ wọ́n lọ sí gan-an kíbẹ̀ wọ́n jápa lọ sí ìyẹn ò kéne then kí ẹ̀wọ̀n expect ní gan kó o bẹ́ no dẹ̀wọ̀n kó o bẹ́ fọ ẹ̀wọ̀n lọ wọ̀nyí kí expectation wọn ní gan jápa wọ̀nyí kí realities yí ẹ̀wọ̀n ẹ̀wà bá níbẹ̀ and would they do it again ṣé àá tún jápa again ìyẹn mú àwọn jẹ́ fi hàn ti lọ mo ìgò bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ̀n ẹ̀fọ́ yìí kí àwọn social challenges is it possible dáhùn bá pàdé náà wọn mo fi dátẹ́ ẹ̀rọ ní area ìgbéyàwó àwọn yóò ti jápa ní area ìgbéyàwó kí challenges yìí ẹ̀wọ̀n lè nẹ́ ní ibẹ̀ mo kò fọ yìí nípa ìṣẹ̀dálẹ̀ wa culture kí challenges yìí ẹ̀wọ̀n lè nẹ́ níbẹ̀ because mú culture ti wa àti ti ibẹ̀ wọ́n lọ sí ẹ̀ mo kò fọ yìí ní area lifestyle ọ̀nà mọ́ ẹ̀ ọ̀nà mọ́dọ̀ ibi tẹ́lẹ̀ kẹ̀dọ̀ ìlọ ọ̀nà mọ́ ìṣàn ànọ́sẹ̀ dáṣọ ìṣìṣì kó àìmọye nípa lifestyle àti ti jápa wọ́n fi ní ọ̀fọ̀ orókè in the finances mo so many people ó jẹ́ fi ó ti lọ kí situation finance wọn because àti jápa mo ń wá gbófo yìí á difficult láti lè treat jápa ní ọ̀sẹ̀ kan ó so yéyé mo yà fẹ́ fọ̀ nípa jápa ó ṣe wọ́n jẹ́ òfin ó kọ mi nínú omi náà ó dé yí ọkàn mi ní ìgbà dédé má kàkà rò ó for what's going on ní church mi àwọn ọkọ àtàyà kan rà ó jẹ́ mo sófẹ́ à ìgbà dédé má kà fi àwọn má kí wọn àkàn wa ó tó bí ọ̀sẹ̀ méjì bẹ́ẹ̀ mi rí wọn àdáhùn fi lágbájá kẹ ní ìmọ̀ tí ẹ rí wọn ṣàìdíyàn mi fọ àwọn àtàyà àtọmọ àwọn mà ti lọ àwọn ti jápa mi ó ga o ok ní báǹkì mi ń bẹ mo ní account officer mi ó jẹ́ fi òun mi pè é bá mi ṣe àwọn ọ̀nà ìṣíṣí nígbì máa pè ní ọ̀sẹ̀ yóò kọjá àyìn àdáfọ̀ ó ti jápa mo what ó ti jápa kẹ̀ ó sọ fún mi ó ga o so everybody kẹ jápa mo ní àwọn kan náà nílẹ̀ bí nílùú Ondo ń bẹ ó yà fọ ìṣìmẹ̀ BA nígbàrí ti BA àti jápa ní yé what's a thing JAPA syndrome so it's a major social issues yẹ́fọ̀ fi ní ìlú Ondo àwa gan and láti look into mo àdáhùn fi well níṣẹ́ mo ṣe fọ́ náà kan ṣe ń wọ̀ ọ̀sẹ̀ kan ní ṣe ń wọ̀ ọ̀sẹ̀ méjì láti lè tò nípa ètìtò JAPA at the end of it mẹ́wàá náà ti discourage àwọn ó jẹ́ fi hàn fẹ́ lọ mẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ wá láti fọ ohun yóò sàn ohun à ń ṣe àbí kẹ́ẹ̀bóyá àwọn yẹn sàn ṣùgbọ́n wíwà mi ní ọ̀sẹ̀ mélòó ní ọjọ́ Thursdays like this láti tò nípa JAPA ni pé fi dáwọn èèyàn dáa lè mọ̀ the facts àti fictions yóò jẹ́ fi orí òdì ẹ̀ so that dó bá ní ọmọ yóò fẹ́ lọ dó bá ní àbúrò yóò fẹ́ lọ dó bá ní àwọn jẹ́ fi hàn fẹ́ lọ dáa lè ní a little bit of understanding ọ̀fìn ó jẹ́ ọ̀fìn bá pàdé náà wọ́n so that nìkan bá fọ̀ wọ́n ẹni ní regret àti a ní full information àdìtí a wà prepared ní ọkàn ara wọn for a yes àfẹ́ la face ẹ̀ náà wọ́n à lè mọ̀ the pros and the cons of what it takes láti kó òòlù ìyíwóra láti lè relocate abroad àwọn informations wọ̀nyí òun mú fún ẹ̀ máa mú wá kò wọ́n so that àwọn youth wa jò jẹ́ fi dó bá rí yìí àìyàn fẹ́ lọ́ọ́ lòyìnbó dó rí yẹn àìyàn lọ́ọ́ lòyìnbó àwọn ni ó fi hàn ìwọ̀n lọ yí áfíríkà láyé gan dánwò àṣàfẹ́ kó nàìjíríà yìí reality òun àfẹ́ dí àwọn youth wa dáa lè mọ̀ nípa òun ìjẹ́fọ̀ ẹ̀ràn yìí like I said mẹ́wàá not to discourage anybody but just the facts and the fictions of it my kinyan one so that at least dáa lè mọ̀ mo jẹ́ òfin bá pàdé no ṣeéṣe dáa lè get prepared ọ̀fọ̀ náà dà for fi dótìgì máa tó ètí tó jápa yìí àti tó bí ọ̀sẹ̀ méjì bẹ́ẹ̀ nídìí mo ṣe ìtàn mi wá bẹ́ẹ̀ sí tó ní ọkàn mi fọ àwa ó jẹ́ òfin ẹ ti mú àbọ̀ wá sí ilé mo tẹ̀ fẹ́ bá wọn tò fọ kí ìṣe yìí lukake ṣe prepare láti padà wá sí ilé then mo wá rí fọ jápa iná ó wà very important ó dín sàn dí tètè tó nípa ẹ̀ so ní ìbá pa series jápa àwa wá sí oríro àwa ọjọ́ fi ẹ mú àbọ̀ wá sí ilé ọ̀fọ̀ ní ìdàbí gaba for a two-way traffic àwọn ẹ̀kẹ́ lọ àwọn akẹ́dẹ́ ẹ bọ̀ wá sí ilé anyway níṣẹ́ mo ṣe fọ̀ ní series jápa níṣe èmi nìkan àákàgbé òun máa ní àwọn àlejò bóyá fi àgbéwọ̀lí ní oríro ní jẹ́ fi àlégbéwọ̀lí virtually adìlera àwọn jẹ́ fi àjókòó tì mí ní studio àwọn jẹ́ fi ó di àṣe àlejò wa yéye ní oríro Facebook wa dáwọn aka comment déédéé òun a fẹ́ look into bóyá fi àdé aka treat àwọn crew mi are ready àti producer mi láti ká mú àwọn questions ẹ̀ kò mí so that our interacting in a way for nbe òun wọn ebe ó fọ nbe òun wọn ebe ó fọ a ká discuss dédé àwọn wọ̀nyí in the next few weeks just for every Thursday aago mẹ́rin UK time mo fọ yà gá change náà pẹ́ ṣùgbọ́n aago mẹ́rin UK time níṣe yẹ ṣe Ondo Eki Church every Thursdays òun makamu series di makamu wá ọ̀ntì ga ṣetán ní àsìkò yìí ọmọ wa kan ó jẹ́ fọ iná presenters wáyé present kò wá láti ìlú Kaduna tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n inú mo dùn kó fọ òun ṣìkàlà ẹ̀rẹ́ ó ti yí UK àti òun wo àtàn family ẹ̀ déédéé àrí UK bá wa tò níṣe yìí mi bẹ́ẹ̀ bí àwọn ìbéèrè ní ọwọ́ ẹ̀ ó dé àká dáhùn àdé àká gbọ́ ní oríro series àmọ́ àbínú fi hàn lè má rí ojú ẹ̀ ní wákàtí bet àká gbọ́ ohun ẹ̀ níṣe mo ṣe fọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ Kaduna òun ra bẹ̀ pẹ̀sẹ̀ntẹ̀ wa òun ti jẹ́ láti gbá ẹ̀ inú mo dùn láti pé ọmọ wa HRH Ayọ̀bọ̀dé Fasominu Ajibike mo pe wọ̀lí mo kí ẹ o wo kú bọ̀ sí orígo ètò yìí Ayọ̀bọ̀dé lẹ́o àṣẹ àti rí fọ́tò Bọ̀dé o mo mọ̀ fi àwọn èèyàn mọ̀ Ondo abroad òun ga tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n a ti move ẹ̀ sí ti ọjọ́ Thursdays pé láti ká bá wa ṣe ètò tẹ̀ UK ohun tí a kà ṣe ètò ní wọ̀lí Bọ̀dé yẹn mo mọ̀ fi àìmọye àwọn jẹ́ fi ẹ̀wọ̀n follow wa àmọ́ Bọ̀dé ní orí ètò wa òun máa pè tó jẹ́ fi àkàbámi a ṣe ètò JAPA series for the next few weeks. So Bọ̀dé, you are welcome onto the show. Mo di fẹ́ dààmú àjọ Bọ̀dé lè máa sọ Ondo tààràtà like níṣe mo ṣe fọ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ Ondo abroad ọ̀fẹ́ kí mo gun chat show Ondo abroad ìhùrántẹ́ àwọn ní Saturday yẹn tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ so nǹkan ìdébẹ̀ bá wa tò ó lè ka fọ Yorùbá ó lè fọ English ó lè fọ Ondo kékeré mo mọ̀ fọ égbò Ondo yéye bẹ́ẹ̀ ìwọ̀n yìí wọ́n bá lè gbé nẹ̀ mo mọ̀ fi adé àgbà so Ayọ̀bọ̀dé Fasominu láti UK, you are welcome onto the show. Bọ̀dé, can you hear me? Má bínú ẹgbẹ́ Bọ̀dé wọ̀lí o. Okay. Bọ̀dé wo kú bọ̀ gbọ́ mi Bọ̀dé ló bá ti gbọ́ mi dúró ṣe hi sí mi o báyé ẹ ti try láti gbé àbúrò wọn ọmọ wọn Ayọ̀bọ̀dé Fasominu yìí mo fọ èyí òun ṣìkálà ẹ̀ ó JAPA so Bọ̀dé bẹ́ẹ̀ òwò ìyàká gíhàn wá ìṣèyí ń ṣeṣe ìṣèyí à ń ṣe wọ̀lí ìṣèyí à ń ṣe fíìmù náà wọ́n kí situation yìí ṣẹlẹ̀ ní UK ìkọ̀ UK ń ga kéèdó ṣe UK gan-an lọ sí àìmọye ó lọ Canada àìmọye ó lọ sí àwọn kan lọ America like I said earlier àwọn mú ìgan lọ Africa ìnáwó ìṣíṣí bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ̀n kéèké mú wọn kó Nàìjíríà kéèṣẹlẹ̀ àì check out máa bí ìnáwó ẹ̀nu ni bóyá àwọn ṣìkálẹ̀ ọmọ yìí Andrew reason yìí Andrew ló ṣe mú fẹ́ check out Jọkẹ́ni. So àwọn ìbéèrè wọ̀nyí díẹ̀ òun máa bí ènìyàn ọwọ́ Bọ̀dé gbígbọ̀n bá wọlé. So Bọ̀dé tó bá ti wọlé wọ́n kí dédédé àmọ́ndó. Bọ̀dé mi gbọ́ ẹ o. Are you there, Bode? Are you speaking already? Ẹ gbìyànjú láti connect mọ́ UK láti ìlú Ondo and for technology gan try. Anyway, Bode tó bá ti wọlé tó ṣe hi sí dédédé wa àfẹ́ gbọ́ àìmọye ọ̀fọ̀ àfẹ́gbọ́ ní ẹ̀wọ̀n ẹ̀ mo dé dúpẹ́ fún owó ní àsìkò ẹ̀ náà because mostly gbogbo iṣẹ́ òun mo yẹ dóra ẹ̀ ọ̀ní bá ti lè ní àsìkò ẹ̀ náà ní ìlú òyìnbó ṣá láti appreciate ẹ̀. So thank you for your time. So àkàrètí Bọ̀dé tó bá fi ó lè tó reason yìí àìmọye dáa ń lọ mo mọ̀ fọ ní UK ní kì mọ́ rí bẹ̀ ọ̀fọ̀ Brexit ó wáyé nígi Brexit tó wáyé dédé wá mọ̀ fi ń wá ṣẹlẹ̀ ní olóyìnbó yé ní ṣe kékeré ṣùgbọ́n one way or the other ọ̀dọ̀ fi wẹ̀ ó favour àwọn ọmọ wa torí àìmọye gbà ẹ̀ àwọn European people wọn àwọn orí bẹ̀ dáńgá kò wá àwọn ìlàkà ṣiṣẹ́ náà kó dẹ́n ìlàkà ṣà àwọn bíi strawberries tó jẹ́ fi ẹ̀ ń ṣe àwọn oríṣiríṣi iṣẹ́ ó jẹ́ fi ẹ̀wẹ́ rí ṣe àwọn ẹ̀rọ ọjọ́ òfin they come in à ń wá sí country yẹn àwọn òyìnbó gan à prefer wọn sí àwà dúdú torí àwọn àwọ̀ wa ṣùgbọ́n ní ìgbọ́n èdè wa yákẹ̀ yóò fi ọ̀fọ̀ Brexit yẹn ó dá wàhálà ní olóyìnbó nígbà fi olóyìnbó ní UK rẹ fi nígbà ẹ̀ àkọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí debate lórí ẹ̀ èmi gan mo ṣe project ní ìwé ṣìkálà mi nípa Brexit for ẹ lè pé wa yẹn ọ̀fọ̀ Brexit yẹn ẹ lè pé wa gégèdè ṣùgbọ́n ẹ̀yin àwọn lùlù àwọn ní ìlú wọn àdìdìbò mú Brexit nígbà ẹ̀ so omi ìfọ̀fì dédédé European countries jẹ́ fi ó ga together pẹ̀lú UK dédé lukaluku àpẹ́yà àwọn èmi ní Ireland ní Spain ní ẹmọ oríṣiríṣi bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ̀n France tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ pálí yìí àwa níbọnẹ́ pálí pupa wọlé wọ any of all those countries tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n nígbà tí pẹ́yà bẹ́ẹ̀ dúró bá ìfẹ́ lọ sí àwọn ibòmú ẹ̀ láti UK òun láti la gba visa ṣùgbọ́n àwádìí ìmọ̀fọ́ yìí ń wí I was so damaging to the country or to the UK but dedebeyo Great Britain àyígàbẹ yìí because the United Kingdom àwọn bóyá bíi àwọn ará just about 4 of them àwọn ó ìgbà together ẹ̀wọ̀n ìgbé náà European Union mọ́ so àwọn European people yóò jẹ́ fi hàn wá sí olóyìnbó nẹ́ẹ̀dọ́ wá ní UK all over àwọn ìdédédé tá ń wọ̀lé náà fẹ́ ní di visa ó ní ohun ẹ̀lùkò wọn àkàdé àwọ̀lé just truly déédé wọn àwọn ìdédé jẹ́ fi hàn àti wá tẹ́lẹ̀ àìmọye ẹ̀wọ̀n ìlédùó mọ́ because of so many things àdé padà sí ìlú wọn ní oríṣiríṣi wàhálà ó jẹ́ fi yóò ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ọ̀fọ̀ Brexit mo fífọ̀ fi ó possible tó dí ọ̀fọ̀ JAPA ní UK dodo ṣẹlẹ̀ before mo gbé ní UK ó dí ilé ètò lu àwọn ètítò ni ṣùgbọ́n àìmọye ibo ohun àwọn ènìyàn wa yẹ fi hàn lọ débẹ̀ tí lọ tó bá yínú aeroplane tó bá ti rí wọn náà bá ti gbé fáìlì bọ̀ ní fáìlì níbẹ̀ yẹn gbé sínú àgbé lóka kó dédé pépà ẹ̀ àkó sínú fáìlì ṣẹ̀wọ̀n ń bọ̀ ní you see them by the immigration kò tí a mọ̀ fi àwọn yìí ṣẹ̀wọ̀n ń lọ yìí ṣẹ̀wọ̀n ń jápa yìí so n yóò kọ̀ sí jápa gangan mostly yìí èmi mo feel lẹ́yìn but at the end of it à ń láti go ní àti ẹ̀dọ̀ àwọn jẹ́ òfin àrí iná system ẹ̀ gangan òun ó dí fọ ẹ̀hún lọ́bẹ̀ òun ọbẹ̀ dì tí yàn yín tó bá ṣe pa òwe nìyẹn so òun ó dí pé Bọ̀dé wá so Bọ̀dé mo gbọ́ kó ti wọlé you are welcome onto the show. mo ń gbọ́ Bọ̀dé mo rí kó ti wọlé báwo ni pẹ̀lẹ́ ṣó wà okay. So how are you? How's the family in the UK? Now, not to waste the time of our listeners and our fans, I just want us to go straight to the point. So, ọ̀rọ̀ JAPA and the definition. Kí ni ìtumọ̀ JAPA gan? Volume. Yes, I have actually apologized on your behalf. You know, pé o lè má lè sọ Ondo tààràtà. Mo mọ̀ pé o lè sọ Yorùbá díẹ̀, but English will be better, so it's okay. Volume. But please, can you repeat that?
So move to another corporate. Can you hear me, ma? Hello, can you hear me, ma?
Yes, I can hear you better. 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 I can hear you better.
Hello, ma?
I lose body. I know that he said something about back then.
Can you hear me, ma?
Just the volume. But then go ahead.
All right, ma. Okay, so as I said, I was saying earlier, a lot of people traveled back then. A lot of our parents.
I was sorry about this. This is just the volume. Couldn't get the volume up. Okay. Let's do it this route.
Okay, so we can record the audio, right?
Yes. Now,
Okay, fine, fantastic.
let's talk about the definition of this JAPA. What's JAPA?
Okay, JAPA means escape.
Escape. I love that.
That's just the literal definition. Escape is escape.
Okay.
So it's like, for instance, without the context of traveling, if someone if there's a fight about to happen, and you know you cannot fight back, and you're looking for a way to escape, the president says, "Moti japa." It means you escaped that predicament, you ran away from it, you moved away so you can survive another day. That is the literal meaning of japa. Japa just means escape.
Escape.
So,
Okay.
yeah, exactly. So, in that context now of traveling out of the country, means you have escaped from the issues happening in your country.
Okay.
So, literal meaning of japa in context of traveling is escape from the issues in your country.
Okay. Wow.
So that's the meaning of japa.
Wow. So that's just the definition. People are escaping.
That's the definition.
Oh wow. Okay. Now you have JAPA. Right? You have
Well,
friends.
Well,
And
yes.
families.
I think the thing now is this: a lot of people have different reasons why they japa, and I try as much as possible not to be political in anything I'm saying or in any conversation I'm having. Why? But anything we're actually going to say is still going to be termed as political. The question now I ask is this: why do people leave their country if everything is actually the way it should be? Then I won't have any reason to want to leave my country. Back in the days, in the early 60s, when people left the country, they went outside this country to get knowledge and come back to invest in this country.
You're very right.
That is what a lot of people did.
My parents did
But
as
now-
well. My parents did. Yeah, and I was born there, so I understand. Go ahead.
Exactly. So most of them stepped out to gain the knowledge, worked, raise money, raise funds, come back and invest in their country, Nigeria. But in the current situation we are in, as I said, I try as much as possible not to be political in anything I'm saying, anything I'm doing. The country is not right. The country is not right. Everything is, well, people have different opinion about this. But when the majority of the people are looking forward to leaving the country, meaning the country is not where it should be to favor them and their family, people tend to move to other climes. So the question now is this: why did I leave?
Yeah.
I left the country in 2014 to actually enroll for a master's program. I have a master's program in 2014 and everything. And when I was done, I actually came back to Nigeria.
Yeah.
I started my business in Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was going well and good. But things just started happening because it's a thing of saying you don't know the direction the country is going to. And I think as at today, sometimes it might not be right or proper, but it's being justified that the country does not even know where it is going to. So sometimes a lot of people travel and you won't blame them for doing it. A lot of people see how the basic things work in other countries, but it's difficult to have it in your own country. When I mean the basics, the basic thing, no matter the kind of rain that will fall in the UK here, I have not seen where NEPA will take light.
Yeah.
But in Nigeria, we just have the electric power supply that is going to affect your business. The bills are not straightforward. It will affect the growth of your business. Everybody wants to be in a country where I go to the hospital and I'm attended to. Everybody wants to work in a place where, no matter how bad it is, if the government says this is your minimum wage, everybody will pay you your minimum wage. That does not mean you cannot earn more than your minimum wage. But the thing is, they cannot pay you below this. But in Nigeria today, the minimum wage is 30,000 naira and some people can't earn it. So why won't you go to a place where you can actually have fulfillment in whatever field you find yourself? A lot of people travel here and not comfortable. But the question now is this: are you better off in Nigeria where you don't know what's going to happen? I lived in Kaduna practically all my life. Insecurity was the order of the day. I traveled to Kaduna, Abuja almost on a regular. Kidnapping happened on Kaduna, Abuja on a regular. There was a day I was actually traveling to Zamfara for a job, and that was the same day that 300 girls were kidnapped in Zamfara State. There was a day I was traveling to Eku in Delta State to document a wedding. On my way going, I actually witnessed a kidnap in front of me. A country where the police will not, you call them and they are not ready to respond. I'm not just painting everything bad about it, but these things put together are reasons why people ask themselves, do I need to stay here or I can get it better in another country? That is the reason why people move.
Fantastic. Wow. I'm really glad for this detailed information. And I'm quite sure people hearing us, they will be understanding things that are not actually clear to them. Because many things are now getting clearer to me for the reason of why some people have decided to actually go away. I know that in the 80s, I'm not sure, do you know about Andrew Don't Check Out? Are you aware of the guy Andrew that was used by the government to do the advertisement for Andrew No Check Out? Are you?
No, I don't. I'm not sure.
Oh, really? Okay. It was in the 80s now. Like I said earlier on, people go out every now and then. I think why the JAPA syndrome is out there is maybe because for one of these reasons that you're talking about. People have been living Nigeria, a very long time. But I believe the social media, the social issues, most of them that you've just mentioned, that could be one of the reasons as well that are making people to go. In those days, Andrew Don't Check Out, that was an advertisement that was done by, I think the guy was an actor. As I've been told, the guy is dead now. that don't check out, Nigeria will soon be better. But that was in the 80s as well.
So since the 80s, man, till this moment, are we still not saying the same thing? Nigeria will be better.
Well,
that's almost 40 years ago, man.
Well, we're talking about in the 80s, and Nigeria is really going to get better. That's what, because it depends on the leaders. To say the right, you mentioned the word political. We don't want to be political. You understand? And now, as I know, Nigeria is going to be a better place. But yet, you guys are out there. So now that you guys have escaped, is it better over there? What are the impacts that this JAPA could have been? I know we have a lot to talk about, but yes, we have a lot to talk about that. I mentioned something about the policy in the UK that has changed, that has given people the opportunity. Now, a lot of people are going to different countries. Is it only UK that they are going into, or do we have all other places that people are jackpotting into?
Okay, now, there's this thing we always joke about that if you actually go to any country in this world and you don't see a Nigerian, run away from that place.
Okay.
There's that, so meaning a lot of people, a lot of Nigerians will go anywhere as long as it's favorable to them. So a lot of these countries have opened up their borders and opened up their immigration for people to come work. Why? Because, maybe manpower is actually, they are short of manpower and they are open to receiving people to come work. So the thing now is this: people go to the countries where it is easier for them to blend in. So as it is, a whole lot of people are moving to the UK. A whole lot of people are moving to Canada. The US is making theirs a bit stricter, and that means a lot of people might not want to go to the US. But a lot of people are moving to Canada and the UK. A lot of people are moving to Dubai, the Arab Emirates.
Okay.
You'll be surprised that a lot of people are in India. In as much as you ask yourself the question, what are they doing there? A lot of Nigerians are in Sweden. A lot of Nigerians are in Denmark. A lot of Nigerians are in South Africa. A lot of Nigerians are in Ghana. All these things are just adding up to the fact that as long as the country favors them, they will move there. So UK is not the only country that is benefiting from this movement of people. A whole lot of other countries are benefiting from it. And the truth is this: Nigerians are making big strides in these countries. I kid you not. And the thing is this: I think we're born with this can-do spirit. And once you have a can-do spirit and you have an environment that can accommodate or give you the reason to blow, the can-do spirit of a Nigerian will grow anywhere. So UK is not the only place. We have other countries. Canada, like the primary points where people actually travel to. UK and Canada are the major points that people travel to.
Wonderful. Nice to hear that. I know that there's a change in policy regarding people bringing their families, which is going to start in October. So what do you think is the reason for that?
Okay, yes. The UK, I think during after Brexit, a whole lot of those European countries actually moved back to their countries and decided to stay in their own country to grow their country. And at the point, UK now became short of manpower.
Yeah.
When they became short of manpower, they're actually now looking for people to come work. And when COVID came, they were now short of health care workers. So as of 2014 that I came to the UK, you were not allowed to stay back after your studies. You just have to go back. But I think 2 years later, they brought back the post-student visa thing. Meaning after you're done studying, you can get 2 years extra to get a job to work in the country. So a whole lot of people benefited from that opportunity. And with that, a whole lot of people now started bringing in families. So meaning as a young man, if I have a family of 4, I can bring my wife in and I bring my kids in. As I study, they work and my children go to school. Now, part of the benefit is the children that go to school, they are not paying a dime. So that is one. So and then the fact that they now needed healthcare workers, and they opened that gate for everyone to come around. As long as you're qualified to work, you can come work, and you can bring your family in. Then the UK started realizing that a whole lot of people are coming in, and they are now like their care system is now on the brink, because I think they are bringing in a lot of people that they can manage. With that, they now restricted the flow of families coming, people coming with their families through the student routes. Okay. And again, you cannot blame people coming with their family. I wouldn't want to enjoy the better things of life and leave my wife and children to suffer in Nigeria. That is the mindset. Mm-hmm. So if I'm benefiting from it, then definitely my wife and my children should benefit from it also. So, but these people, the UK government are seeing it as exploitation, that we're actually a lot of people are trying to break the system that works for them, and they actually capped it and restricted it, that students coming in from October this year, that's next month, you cannot come with your dependents anymore. But if you're actually working as a healthcare worker, you can still come with your dependents. So that is that about it, man.
Oh, wow. Right. Okay. Now, so that means a lot of people that are not in that field, usually back here in Nigeria, that's what a lot of them have gone to do, right?
I didn't get that, man.
A lot of people that they were not in that field. Some are bank managers. Some are, well-to-do guys, even in businesses. So most of them that have gone now. So that is the kind of work that is opened for a lot of them. Is that what you're saying now? Because of the program. Because of the program that took them down.
That's the easiest.
Okay.
The easiest route now.
Okay.
Is the care work. The easiest.
Okay.
Right now is the care work.
All right.
There are other job opportunities open, but you have to be technical.
All right.
You have to be sought after.
Right. Then,
you have to be sought after. Now they're taking, even painters, they're taking a whole lot of skilled workers, but you need to be sought after and everything before they can bring you in. And why a whole lot of people are going through the healthcare route is because it's a bit cheaper.
Okay.
It's a bit cheaper, not in terms of getting documentation, but there's something called the health surcharge. Meaning, if you work in the healthcare sector, you are exempted from paying your health surcharge. Okay. But for any other field that you get a job that is not in the healthcare industry, you have to pay the health surcharge. As a student, when we came here as students, health surcharge per person for 1 year is $900.
Okay.
So for a family of 5, that's $4,500.
Okay.
That's for 1 year. So now imagine if someone is given a 5-year visa, and the person has a family of 5. So, but if you actually come through the healthcare system, you might not pay those healthcare surcharge because you're actually going to work in the care industry.
Okay, that's amazing. Okay. Now, is it possible to know the average, like for a family of 4, what would be the average of what it costs to JAPA?
Now, JAPA is costing an arm and a leg. If we're dealing with UK only, JAPA to the UK is costing an arm and a leg. First thing first, you need to get a job that will enable you JAPA with your family. Now, those jobs, in as much as those jobs are needed, they are not readily available. And in situations where they are available, a whole lot of people are exploiting other people. Meaning for you to get a certificate of sponsorship, because a certificate of sponsorship is what the document the employer gives you that comes from the Home Office that will enable you apply for a visa. Meaning this company that you're actually going to work for is sponsoring you to come to the UK to work for them, let's say for a duration of 3 years or a duration of 5 years. And please, once those people get it, it means you work with that particular agency or with that particular firm for 3 to 5 years. You cannot come and start saying you're looking for another job or you don't like the job anymore. No, they will revoke your sponsorship. Because if they need you, if they need anything to questions from you, they need to go to your sponsor. So your sponsor needs to know your whereabouts.
Wow.
Now, the desperation to get sponsorship, and some people just started making it a business venture. Business venture to the point where some people make as much as £16,000 to get you a COS. £16,000 equivalent to what we have with the, let's assume the pounds is 1,000 naira. That's 16 million naira just to get the COS.
Oh, just to get the COS alone?
Yes, that is not, the visa fee is not included.
Wow.
Your transport is not included. The accommodation is not included. Just to get the documentation, just the documentation that you can work in this country. So people charge as much as £16,000. And because people are desperate, they don't mind. They'll pay for it.
So they sell their homes and everything.
Yeah, some people sell a whole lot of things just to get it.
The assets.
They don't mind. They'll sell a whole lot of things just to get it.
So how do they pay all those money back? You know, some people borrow money, some people they sell. Of course, they sell things, but how do they get all those things back? How do they pay back if they are sponsored?
Pay back? You mean when they start working? Hello, ma.
Sorry, then. You said no. Yeah.
How do they pay back?
Yeah,
How
they
do
pay back when they start working.
Yes. Now, this is something a lot of people don't know, right? Working in the UK is not a problem. Gathering money, or will I say, kakuwojo in the UK, that's what the problem is. It's not working. It's not about working, because basically what you earn, you live with it. A living wage, you earn it, you spend it. You have little savings. You earn, you spend. Now, for instance, they might tell you they'll pay you the minimum wage of, let's say, £10.50 an hour. And when you come here, you want to now work multiple hours. But again, you also have it at the back of your mind. You are not the only one employed.
Yeah.
So officially, you'll be working 37.5 hours every week. But basically, you might get more than that, and you might get less than that, because there are other people that will need those shifts also.
Yes.
So let's just assume you are getting 30 hours every week times 10. That's £300 in a week or thereabouts. £10.50. Let's just assume that times 300. That's £300 in a week. In a month, that's in 4 weeks. That's £1,200, I believe. So £1,200 for one person working. Please note, the government will remove their tax from it.
Yeah, definitely.
So once they remove their tax from it, you are left with what you need to live with.
Okay.
So by the time you do that, and you are living, let's assume you are living in a 2-bedroom apartment. Let's even look at the cheapest ones. You are paying £600 a week. Because all these ones now, you won't be told before you leave Nigeria.
Okay. You know what I'm going to do, Bode? It's getting
Yes.
interesting. So
There
interesting.
are a lot of things
I don't want us to-
know about. So it's not just about, oh, we want to go, we want to go, we want to go.
Yeah.
That's
I
why a lot
don't-
of people come here and become frustrated.
Bode, you know what?
Ma,
It's getting so interesting right now. And you've just given everybody debates. You know? I want us to stop
Yes.
today so we can
okay,
continue
ma.
on it next week. Because next week,
All right, ma.
we'll be able to talk about the implication of JAPA on marriage.
Yes, ma.
Implication,
Okay.
you know, of JAPA on our culture. Implication on JAPA on the finance and the
Yes.
the family, the risk, and so many things that we need to talk about. You remember we're still here for the next few weeks. I don't want you
Yes,
to
ma'am.
I don't want you to spill the whole beans. Let's take it bit by bit. So I'm quite
No
sure
problem, ma.
our people will be looking forward to hear more about the facts and the fictions in JAPA syndrome. I want to
No
say
problem,
thank
ma'am.
you for your time, Bode, coming round, because I know what it meant leaving your time in the UK for anybody to talk. So I appreciate your time, and time is money over there. But you know
Oh,
what?
yes.
We still have so many things to talk about. We'll be back. To our viewers, I want to say thank you to HRH, Ayolabode, Fasominu, Ajibike. You know, he's one of the presenters of Ondo Eki Chat Show, Ondo Abroad, and now he's going to be with me every Thursdays for the next few weeks to really dig into JAPA. I've had so many things now, and as a mother, I just want to let the people that are thinking, the youths that are thinking of moving, to have all their facts and their fictions, to have proper information before you actually take any step. It doesn't matter wherever we're going to say, you still have to move if you have to move. But we just want to be able to give you a little bit of warning for you to have a solid information and make your decision from there. So at this rate, I want to say thank you for everybody watching. I want to say thank you for our technical crew that have been fighting behind the scene with the technologies there. And I'm quite sure next week you will all hear a lot more from myself and Ayolabode. I want to say thank you to all our viewers. I want to apologize for starting late, but I'm quite sure next week it won't be as bad as this, and you'll be able to hear a lot about the JAPA syndrome. So next week we'll be talking about the impact of JAPA in marriage, because I've heard that a lot of things are happening to people's marriages. Thank you, and God bless you. Èmi èyí o, ọmọ wọn, mo ti gbàgbé fọ àwọn bí ìfọ̀ ìlú òyìnbó mi bátò. Ó ti di gbàgbé ara fọ̀ fi anyway èdè Ondo òun ẹ̀túntò náà ẹ̀ nípa ọ̀fọ̀ reason ọjọ́ òfin àwọn èèyàn wa dẹ̀wọ̀n ṣe lọ sí ìlú òyìnbó òun ọmọ wa Bọ̀dé yẹ́fọ̀ yé gíyàn wáyé fọ àwọn àǹfààní yóò jẹ́ fi hàn rí níbẹ̀ ó ṣeéṣe díẹ̀ fi ó pọ̀ ti ìlú wa ní ilẹ̀ dé mo dì mọ̀ fọ́ ọlọ́run dé àbáwá ṣe ìlú Nàìjíríà ìjọba yàrá ẹ̀ ọlọ́run á ràn wá ní ọwọ́ àdúrà òun ìlú Nàìjíríà yóò fi ó gbà ẹ̀ yẹ́ṣe déédéé wọ́n ní ìwòwò náà ti lọ níṣèjì ó ṣe fọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n dàbá rí bò mọ́ ìjẹ́ fi ó sàn a little bit fi à ń lọ pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ wọn ó dè fọ́ yé ṣe ohun jẹ́ òfin ó easy náà láti la sí ibẹ̀ láti la ṣe ṣùgbọ́n àǹfààní ó jẹ́ fi hàn lè rí pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ wọn fi òun dí dà lọ ní oríṣiríṣi owó yìí ọ̀nà mọ́ èdè jẹ́ fi ó yá àwọn ọjọ́ òfin bóyá àti ẹ̀tún bá lágbèdájọ́ pàdé ní àwọn ọjọ́ fi hàn fọ́ dá má wọ́rì dá ká wá ó jẹ́ fi dé dá pípù wọ̀nyí àdì títa olé àti títa ọ̀nà wọn so dìde lóhun bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ̀nyí èdè ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ already Ade are looking to it ní ọ̀sẹ̀ yìí wáyé ní agbára Ọlọ́run lẹ́dùnmáì. So mo dúpẹ́ gan for àríbẹ̀ pẹ̀lú wa àwọn jẹ́ òfin àbádì àgbọ́ dáa gbọ́ ohun yóò jẹ́ fi ẹ ṣe náwó ètò JAPA àjọ àbáwa send ẹ̀ out sí àwọn èèyàn àbáwa share ẹ̀ àbáwa dí àwọn èèyàn dá tí ẹ gbọ́ ohun yóò jẹ́ fi ẹ tó ẹwẹ́ kàtó lásán ṣùgbọ́n ẹ tó pẹ̀lú ọ̀nà jẹ́ fi ó wà in the system already bóyá òfin ó dì mọ́ àǹfààní jẹ́ fi orí ìlú Nàìjíríà òun gan ní business ta ẹ̀ do ipò lẹ̀gbẹ́ so ohun yóò jẹ́ fi ó dì ìgbìyànjú yẹ́ fi é ṣẹlẹ̀ dédédé òun ní ìyẹn jẹ́ fi é dì ìgbìyànjú wáyé ṣùgbọ́n mẹ́wàá fẹ́ da gbìyànjú tán ṣókí òun ọbẹ̀ oge tí o ní èyí ní àti ọ̀sẹ̀ yìí wà ìlágbára náà lè dùn máa àkàmú ní ọ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan níṣẹ́ ìmúdì ṣe fọ̀ ní oríro wọn jẹ́ fi ṣẹlẹ̀ already sí àwọn ọmọ wa jẹ́ fi hàn àti JAPA nípa ìgbéyàwó òun àmúwá ní ọ̀sẹ̀ yìí wà ẹ̀yìn à ń ṣe ò bá yé mo dúpẹ́ ní ọwọ́ wọn èmi ọmọ wọn èyí o Fadejogun Ade-Ayolola ọmọ Adénilẹ̀ ọmọ Rogers Ọ̀túnba Wọ́ká ọmọ ọlẹ́wọ̀kùn ọmọ ọlẹ́wọ̀dẹ ọmọ ọlẹ́wọ̀ àìwọ̀nàdé kan mẹ́ta jẹ́ mẹ́ta rò pépé èmi ni ó gbà láyé ìgbé oko láyé o èmi kàn ṣó nìyẹn so máa rí wọn ní ọ̀sẹ̀ yìí wà ní agbára Ọlọ́run lẹ́dùnmáì ó dé aṣọ déédéé wa èsùn á ṣe ẹ́ èdìsùn á ṣe mí èsùn á ṣe àmọ́wọ́ èdìsùn á ṣe ìdílé wa o agbára Ọlọ́run lẹ́dùnmáì à ń ṣe o mo dúpẹ́ ní ọwọ́ wọn. Thank you very much, everyone. May the Lord be with you. Thank you for staying with us. Once again, Bode, I want to say thank you very much. And we'll see you next week.
You're welcome.
God bless you all.
Yes, ma'am.
Àwa ọmọ aládé igbó olómẹ́ta ìlà mẹ́fà ẹ̀kímọ̀gún ìyá ìta ìjàmọ̀ yé má gbóúnjẹ mọ́mí tẹ̀mú ọ̀tẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ṣe yẹ òwúlú Oǹdó ti wá dédé.
Oǹdó tu wá dédé o.
Oǹdó ti wá dédé.
Oǹdó tu wá dédé o.
Oǹdó ti wá dédé. Ẹ̀mú wọ́n sowọ́pọ̀ ló má bàjẹ́ o. Oǹdó ti wá dédé. Àwa kàwé ẹ̀wẹ́ ṣọ̀pẹ́ àtúnṣe ọwọ́ àtúgbàjúmọ̀ o. Nálẹ́ńdó ẹ̀mú wọ́n sowọ́pọ̀ ló má bàjẹ́ o. Oǹdó ti wá dédé.
Oǹdó tu wá dédé o.
Oǹdó ti wá dédé.
Oǹdó tu wá dédé o.
Oǹdó ti wá dédé. Ẹ̀mú wọ́n sowọ́pọ̀ ló má bàjẹ́ o. Oǹdó ti wá dédé.
Ọbẹ̀ láti wíta ẹmu jìyàn àṣekéèké máa gbẹ̀yìn níbẹ̀.